Sorcerers! Josh here, and today is a very special day in the realm of Itza. With the release of Gothic, the full set now in view, I was able to make a selection. And so, Retirement Day has come for Cast into Exile. Now, Cast into Exile has presided over my videos at the shelf for all of 2025. I was very happy to be able to acquire this painting from Kaio. He has always been very generous with me, and I was pleased to have one of his paintings hold this place of honor in all of my videos for 2025. And now it's time for another painting to take that place. Now, with my art collection, it's small. I don't own a bunch of paintings. I own more than I thought I would own. But my original plan was to purchase one painting with each set that came out for Sorcery. One painting that would preside over the shelf videos until the next set came out and I was able to procure a painting from the new set when it would replace it. That was always the plan. This is kind of a tough process, right? The idea of retiring a painting, but also selecting the new one. And as part of my goal, since I don't buy tons and tons of paintings, I originally had laid out a thought that every time I purchase a painting, I want to make sure it's from an artist that I don't already own. So I have a piece from Kaio. I have a piece from Jeff, Eremos Mercenaries. I went overboard during Arthurian Legends and bought 2 more paintings. So I have paintings from other artists that I didn't expect to have. And so I needed a painting from a different artist. So as all of Gothic was released, I looked through all of those paintings and I'd settled on a couple. I missed out on Fields of Fixus because of, believe it or not, the government shutdown and the uncertainty of when I would be paid next. But that ended up being fortuitous because I didn't know everything at that point, right? We had not seen all of the cards in Gothic. And so even though I missed out on that particular painting, which is beautiful, I absolutely love the alternate art painting for Fields of Fixus, I forgot to see the whole set. And I looked through the set and I settled on a painting. And I thought, this is the one. That painting was Penitent Night. Now, some of you are already be like, ooh, Josh was disappointed. Mm-hmm. I thought, Cast into Exile, a knight going off into exile. What better painting to replace Cast into Exile with than Penitent Night? A knight seeking to redeem himself after exile. This is perfect. And Penitent Night was painted by Aranja Art. Raffaella painted that painting. This is great. This is perfect. So I reached out. I said, hey, is this painting available? And before she was even able to return my inquiry, a video posted. A video of Eric being interviewed by his friend, Mr. Wilson. And lo and behold, what was in the background of that painting? Or of that video? Penitent Night! Well, guess the story isn't going to happen now. And Raffaella did get back to me. I hope I'm saying her name right. And she said, you know, Eric already has it. My other paintings are going to become available. So, you know, that was happening. And it's like, okay, thank you. And I did really take a hard look at all of her paintings that were made available at that point. But in the meantime, I got antsy. I got worried. I'm like, ugh. All right, well, Eric's got Penitent Night. And here's the thing. The issue with Gothic, wonderful set so far, but there are not a lot of paintings in Gothic that I'm like, ooh, I'm going to hang that on my wall. One, I hate horror. Of all the genres of film out there, I hate horror. I don't like it. It is not for me. Those of you that are horror junkies, I'm glad you enjoy it. But for this guy, no. I like to sleep in peace without worrying about some monster kicking in my door because I am paranoid. So, with Gothic, looking through, you know, because of the themes of the art, kind of what I was, it was kind of limited, you know, the things that I was like, ooh, you know, yeah, that could definitely be the piece on the wall. And I suppose because it hangs here, yeah, it could be really anything, but still, I was like, I don't know. With my personal collection, I want the pieces hanging on the wall to not only mean something to me, but also to be something that if I really wanted to, I could hang in other locations in my home. And that means that a lot of pieces in Gothic do not qualify. So, was looking through pieces, getting antsy. I know people are out there. They're buying these paintings up. They're buying them up. I got to do something. So I did something. I reached out to a couple artists at the same time. Because I was like, I'm going to get no's. And I need to be able to, you know, get one of the things I want, you know, because I'm sure there are going to be some no's. And one artist got back with me. And this painting was lovely. It fits everything that I wanted. Except for one little thing. See, what did I say about my collection? I want my collection, since it's probably going to be pretty small. It's never going to be huge. I'm never going to own 10,000 paintings. Probably never going to own 100 paintings, right? So I wanted something from a different artist. But the artist that responded to me was not a different artist. It was an artist that I already owned a painting from. And I was like, I think I'm going to have to pull this trigger. Even though the painting was not from a new artist, I still love the painting. I absolutely love this painting. Oh, I love it. It's so good. It is absolutely beautiful. And beholding it in person when it finally arrived, I was stunned. And I cannot be happier with the decision to break my rule and to make a purchase that initially I was like, oh, I'm going to break this rule. I'm a rules guy, right? We don't break rules around here. I did. And so I am pleased to present to all of you the painting that will preside over my videos at the shelf until this 4th set of Sorcery is released and I can pick a painting from that set to retire this painting. The 3rd painting that will ever preside in this spot of honor. So I present to all of you Are you ready? I'm going to try to line this up. Can we do it? Up, little over. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Yep. What is it? Some of you might have guessed. Some of you may have. You may have. There it is. Kayo's Twilight Bloom. Absolutely beautiful painting. As you can see, it's very sizable. It is much larger than Cast in Exile was. But this painting, when it does retire, probably in 12 to 14 months, this one already has a place in my home in a different location. My partner has picked it out. She has said, yeah, we're going to hang that up here because this thing is absolutely amazing. So thank you, Kayo, for yet again letting me purchase one of your paintings. I hope that, you know, I hope that you're happy with where it landed. And I'm going to do everything in my power to let the world see it for that time frame. And there it is. So Twilight Bloom by Kayo will be the painting for the next 12 to 14 months that presides over my videos at the shelf. As always, keep on contesting the realm!